But without further ado, are y'all ready for a good show tonight? Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Jerry Seinfeld. You're in for a real treat tonight. Coming off their multi-worlds tour, they performed in every country, every state in this world. They performed exactly 1,678,384 minutes of comedy. And tonight they're looking to add some more. Please welcome to the stage, Brooke Hayhurst.
Anyways. Guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. Give it up for yourselves. Let's give it up for Visart Video for letting us be here tonight. How are you guys feeling tonight? Yeah, are you guys feeling tonight? Have you guys felt anything in years? No. Me too. It's good to know I'm in good company. Have you ever felt like a plastic bag? Have you ever felt the rain on your skin while releasing your inhibitions? Guys, I hope you will tonight, because we got a lot of wacky shit going on for you. Anyways. So, fuck, are you guys... you guys on those dating apps? Yeah? Those dating apps are crazy, man. Every dating app's got, like, its own thing, you know? Like, Tinder is the hookup app. Hinge is the app that's meant to be deleted. You heard of this one? It's called Chip Chat. It's where you network with hot singles eating a can of Pringles. It's sponsored by Pringles. You ever heard of Edging Buddies? It's the one where you meet a guy on the edge of a bridge, and if he doesn't push you off, you are legally married. I like Porker a lot. It's where you meet a guy over some barbecue and fuck. Yeah, Porker's pretty good. I went on a date with this guy from a dating app, and like, he was so skinny. It's like he was made out of like, I don't know, like flattened clay or something. And like his eyes, it's like he never blinked, you know? And he didn't really have a jawline, but it kind of didn't matter because like how tall he was. And his voice, he sounded like a small child who just like drank a glass of milk. It's like, Chip Chat, where are you finding these guys? I was with a friend. We were grabbing coffee. This friend is a man. That's important to this story. So we're grabbing coffee, and this girl in front of me, who's standing in front of me in line, she had like a really cute backpack on. And so I just said to her, I was like, hey, you have a really cute backpack. And she was like, oh my God, thank you. You have really cute shoes. And I was like, oh my God, thank you. I love your hair. And we just kind of like did this dance back and forth. We showered each other in compliments. We French braided each other's hair. We scissored. It was great. She's my wife. There's no lesbian flag here. All right. Close enough. But we got our coffee. We went and sat down. And my friend, the man, was like, hey, did you know how men sound? Hey. Hey. Hey, did you like know that girl or something? And I was like, no, why? And he was like, well, I just never got a compliment like that, like one after another. And I had to be like, well, yeah, women are generally pretty nice to each other. But it did make me think a little, men don't really get compliments the way that women do, like in the wild. I do think it's because men are not that good at giving compliments. I have evidence. Unfurl your eyebrows and mustaches. I can hear them creasing in the darkness. But one time I'd been flirting with this guy, and I've been flirting with him for like weeks. And it was a mutual thing. We were into each other, mutual flirtationship. We're at a party. Everyone else goes outside. It's just us. We're all alone. We're sitting on the couch. We're talking, we're laughing, and a little like moment starts a bubbling, he starts leaning in. I think he's gonna kiss me. And instead, he whispers in my ear and he says, I find you strangely attractive. And I don't know why. What do you want me to do about that? Like, I'd never been given a compliment that was also somehow my fault. And like, stuff like this has happened to me my whole life. Like, I remember way back in high school, I got randomly assigned a lab partner. My lab partner was, of course, the kid who wore a 3-piece suit every day to class. Fucking cool guy alert. Every time he walked up to like the whiteboard to write something, it looked like a young Colonel Sanders, like skipped out the chicken and racism, came back to the future and was like, I'm gonna live a weird, normal life. I'm gonna try something different. But yeah, so we're paired up, we're lab partners, and I don't know who else had this experience, by the way, in their public high school chemistry class. Our science experiment that day, boil some water, kids. Hey, we're gonna make you sign a waiver to touch these $400 beakers, and you're gonna fill them with fucking water. So we're there, we're boiling our water. We said like 2 words to each other, and he tries to break the silence by giving me a compliment. But what he says is, you have nice birthing hips. Thing I failed to mention earlier about this kid is he was our resident school Mormon, which means that comment was a threat and a promise to breed me. That comment was family planning. And I didn't know what to say out loud, like I froze. Because in my head, I'm screaming, right? In my head, I'm like, whoa, Jebediah. I'd love to settle down with you on your organic beet farm / baby making compound you call a home, spending my days knitting a scarf long enough to strangle the other 4 sister wives all at once. We gotta boil this water by 3 o'clock, man. Let's turn the heat up. Not like that, not like that, not like that. I take it back. Turn it down. But, anyways. I think that's just men and women, Men and women. 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 Because, there are differences between men and women. Men and women are different. And, men are all like, they're all like, ooga. Ooga. Go green line and you're burning up the And women. women are all kind of like, I'm so sorry that I have breasts. Men and women. Guys, everyone give it up for our prop manager, Jorgen Crispum. Thank you, Jorgen. I think it's all here. Hey, Jorgen. Hey, Jorgen, I think we're good. Oh, I think you're making it weird, man. I think you're making it weird. Cut it. No. We've talked about this. You are great at your job, but you are an attention whore. Now let me get back to my show, starring me. The help, is just All right. So here's the thing. We're having a lot of fun, right? We're gonna have a lot more, but I think it's just important really quick to take a quick second and talk about something that I think is really important to talk about. It's the rise of anti-intellectualism in this country. And I know we've been having lots of fun, and we'll get back to the fun, but just for now, for a couple minutes, I'd like to take your attention and present some ideas, things that I just don't know anyone's talking about yet. People have AI now, and it's like they're afraid to even think for themselves. So I'm just gonna present some original ideas, and we'll just kind of talk about them in this open dialogue where it's just me talking at you. And then we'll do the funny stuff again, okay? So the first thing that I have to share with you is this. So a couple things to note here. Sorry, I got lost in his eyes for a moment. So a couple things to note here. Who is he? Who isn't he? I think this guy is a lot of people, actually. He's definitely the combination of all of my worst exes combined into a being. He smells like Taco Bell and mold in your car. And notice no genitalia. And yet, it's kind of like he is genitalia. Like a new secret hidden third option we've yet to learn about. So thank you. So I know you guys probably clearly know this person. If any of you are for some reason uneducated, this is a lifelike photo of Casey DeSantis, the wife of Ron DeSantis, Florida governor. Fun fact about the DeSantises, did you know that they're Disney adults? They got married in Disneyland. That makes a lot of sense for them. And here's my thing about her that I'm really obsessed with is how she wants to do fascism, but she can't get the fashion right. Why are we wearing a daytime tea-length dress with nighttime opera gloves? You fucking bitch. So this last one, she's kind of important in my life and kind of important in everyone's lives. Everyone has this girl. She's the girl who, she works in HR. She works in HR and like, you're so curious about her. Just something about her aura is really special and you want to know more, but you're afraid to ask her questions because she works in HR. But one day, you're at a Whole Foods after work and you can see her across the aisle. She's clearly just come from like a spin class, you know, she's in her little outfit and you just see her in a completely different light. And some of you out there need to realize this. Okay, people are afraid nowadays of a curvaceous woman. Get over it. Speaking of curves, this is my body. I think it's pretty great. I think it's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Don't look at the hand. Don't. If you look at the hand, you hate women and gay people. Hands are really hard to draw, especially from this angle. Shut up. Anyways, I'm pretty happy with this situation I have going on. The only thing is that sometimes society will get into my head, and you know, I love to appease society so much. So I'll let their thoughts kind of permeate. And the thing that society tells me specifically about my body, of the many things that I should fix, is this situation, this area. It's kind of the pouch where I store my extra cookies, my little pooch. They like this to just kind of be flat all the way down. And here's the thing, I don't want to do any of the work to make that happen. But what I think we could do tonight, maybe, if there's a surgeon, any surgeons? Disappointing. I think what we could do is instead, if they want me to have a flatter stomach, why don't I get something out of it? I get a fatter vagina. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all that extra cooch meat, but I think it'd be fun for me to have. I drew a couple of concepts of this. So like this next one is me if I had like a shitty 2000s white person tribal tattoo. Thank you. But this is the focus right here. This is like a fun one for the holidays. Thank you. So I don't know if we mentioned this. I've been kind of collecting some data on myself tonight, because data, facts, statistics, AI, yes. And so this graph is here to show you. So this red line here, represents how confident I felt in that last bit. And this blue line represents the level of caring of other people's thoughts. And you see there's kind of this key intersection where I started worrying about what other people thought of me, and then I stopped giving a fuck. Thank you. Oh, I just have one more thing to share with you. Again, any surgeons in the audience, a surgeon in the audience tonight, anyone, please raise your hand. Fuck, all right. I don't think the Kardashians are even doing this surgery yet. We could start something special here tonight. Anyways. Right, so I just have something to share. I've actually been collecting data on you all tonight as well. I hope that's okay. You guys fucking love it when Spotify does it. So I've been collecting a little data of my own, and I have that to share with you. This is a graph that shows the numbers of people watching this, and this is representative of the cool guys who liked that last thing with the spinny hats. And this line is representative of the evil people who couldn't see my genius. I'd actually like to modify this really quick. Hang on.
Oh no. What's that?
So that's the level of the cool, evil people in the audience tonight. There's a lot of you, and I feel how dangerous your energy is. It's very tasty. I love it. This last thing that I have to share with you, this is a graph of, for anyone who's been concerned that my graphs tonight have not been mathematically accurate. Thank you, thank you. You know, really quick, I just, I know some of you in the audience have been like, when is this female comic gonna start talking about her pussy? Guys, I'm so excited they're here. Give it up for my pussy. Oh my God, pussy, I'm so happy you could make it tonight. I know you're feeling a little under the weather. Would you care to talk about it? Guys, I think pussy is being a little shy. Everyone give some encouragement to pussy. Open up a little. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, pussy. Oh. I can't believe you left the house like that. I can't believe you left the house like that.
I told you it was my time of the month. What did you expect? Why are you yelling at me?
I know you said it was your time of the month. I'm sorry. I just figured maybe you could like make it come out blue or something, like the commercials that everyone's more comfortable with.
Oh, you want blue? Oh, sure. Oh, let me just conjure that up for you. What do you want next? Purple? Green? Fuck you.
I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. I just, now I'm feeling a little emotional.
I didn't mean to yell, okay? It's just with the period and the show. There's just a lot going on at once, okay? I don't want to make this harder for you than it already is.
Hey, you're just doing you, puss. And I wouldn't change you for a thing. It's okay. I will say, between us, if we're just kind of having like a dialogue, sometimes you do smell like the pool at a YMCA. And I just want to know what's up with that, girl.
It's piss, Brooke, because I piss sometimes.
Right, I guess that says a lot about the YMCA. And just while I have you, what is up with queefing?
What do you mean?
Well, like, why do you do that?
Oh, Jesus Christ. You get to walk around the house all day doing your little breathing exercises because you have anxiety. But when I do it, it's a problem.
It sounds like there's something that we can find a compromise on, folks. Give it up for my pussy!
Okay, that was like really fun.
That was actually like so fun.
Yeah.
Okay, show us what you got at the thrift. Okay, I'm so excited. I found some really cute stuff. Look at this top. It's
Ooh,
everything.
okay.
And I found this really cute pair of jeans.
Okay, those jeans are everything.
Yeah. Okay, Allie, you're next.
Okay, so I got this really cute top. Yes.
Ooh.
And then I found this hot pink mini skirt.
Love.
And then I was looking in the lingerie section and I found this bra.
I'm sorry, you got a bra from the thrift store? Why would you get a bra from the thrift store?
Allie, that's disgusting.
What are you guys even talking about? I'm gonna wash it, duh. And besides, how is it any more grosser than buying used clothes in the first place? I mean, it's like buying a t-shirt.
I don't know. Something about it being underwear just feels like a line you shouldn't cross.
Yeah, it's like a really personal item. It like holds presents from its previous owner.
Okay, you guys are being ridiculous. I bought it, so it's mine now. And it's not like it's holding someone else's boobs, okay? And it's certainly not holding some evil spirit.
Hey, just this. All right, $5.35. Okay, cash only. Oh, I don't have cash. Oh, look at that. I don't even know where that came from.
Time to relax. Weird. What was that? Oh my god, I haven't touched this stupid thing in years. Let me guess, there's some evil spirit trying to contact me. Oh yeah? Okay, well what are you, the spirit of my bra that all my friends think is freaking haunted? Okay, and what are you gonna do? Sacrifice my body and soul to Satan? Oh my god! Hello? Oh my god, girl, you're never gonna believe this. My bra, it's haunted, it's...
Allie, Woman 2 and I have to apologize. We thought about what you said, about a thrifted bra being no different from a t-shirt.
We went to the thrift store today and found thrifted bras of our own.
You did what?
They're fantastic.
Our boobs have never looked better.
Never been more supported.
Never been more alive.
Think that about
being a woman, everything is good all the time. I don't read that one. I just poem by Sylvia Plath way too much in the try my coming.
You are not a woman, you are a man looking at a woman through the peephole.
I went to sleep in a field at night. I want to speak in bars with sailors. I want to live. Okay, I love this. Anyway, girl.
It's time for a thrift haul.
What's up, horny people? Oh my god, pussy, you left your tampon! God. Anyways, I wanted to come here and talk to you guys about clothes. Is that okay? Okay, so the first piece I have to share with you, she's pretty cute, right? She's fun. She's fun because she's cheeky, right? She's like, hey, everybody loves titties, but like, I'm empowered. And the thing I didn't realize when I bought this shirt was kind of like the placement. You get it. I don't need to keep saying, but for everyone else, the placement of these, these are custom placed. These were not my decision. So it's less of like two pasties and more like a chess piece. This next piece I have to share with you, she's a little bit more than meets the eye. She's, like, you look at her and you're like, okay, like a classic, right? But then you flip her around to the back. She's got a mullet, dude. This piece of clothing is the embodiment of every she, they that's ever existed. Okay, skirt in the front, mullet in the back. And she's everything to me. This next piece, this is, a vest, like, takes up so much space when you're wearing it, because it's such an unnecessary piece of clothing. Every time you wear a vest somewhere, you're like, I'm here. You're like, I'm here. And I'm a child ring bearer at a wedding. This last piece is, she's something really special. There's just something amazing about her, actually. She's been inspiring me in the arts recently. So I have a poem, actually, that I want to share with you. This is wearing a pink flannel. It's like being a lumberjack if the love of a mother could cut down trees. It says I'm tough like a mama bear. It says I'm tough, but because I care. Like a suburban mom that lets you cuss on the weekends. It says I'm feminine, but I'm not like all women. It says I may look like a man because I want men to find me relatable. I may look like a man because of my collar, but don't forget that I am pink. It says, I will let you talk over me at dinner with our friends. But I will get wine drunk and scream at you about it in the car. This is wearing a pink flannel. Thank you.
You know, earlier when Brooke told you guys to give it up for me, I could tell that you did it out of obligation, not because you really care about me, not because you care about Jordan Chrisbaum. You don't even know me. Let me tell you a little something about me. I was a celebrity once. And you treat me like I'm trash. I do shows I came to this country with nothing in 1991 when Yugoslavia was dissolved. Fun fact about Yugoslavia. This is funny to you? I came here with my abuela. You think this is funny? You got a freaking reptile hat on, dude? You keep snakes or something? You think you're cool? I used to be something, you know? And now I do shows like this for people like you who treat me like trash. I came here with nothing, and I was bullied by people like you. And then it happened. I discovered it. The fushigi. I loved how it glided. Ooh, how it danced. It made me feel something inside. And I knew in that moment, that's what I had to do. I had to master the fushigi. And so I did. I saved up and I scratched and I clawed. And I saved up every bit of money I could. And I became a fushigi master. And people would come from miles around to watch my fushigi glide on my fingers like it was light as air. And that got the attention of the Apura, who's the greatest prop manager that ever lived. That's prop in Yugoslavia. I became great. And I got gigs as a prop manager. I became something, and you forgot me. Maybe you'll remember this. You ever seen The Prop Manager 2, Return of the Prop? That's me, Jorgen Chrisbaum. I was the star of that movie. What have you ever seen of a guy? Heard of Carrot Top? Yeah, I know you know Carrot Top, right? Okay, all right. Times Magazine wrote that I was the guy behind Carrot Top. I was the man behind the carrot. They called me Carrot Prop. That says it in the magazine. And you don't even care about that. You act like this is fake. It's not. This is real, and you forgot. You just don't care anymore. But you probably remember that CNN article about how Jorgen Chrisbaum falls in love with a jackhammer named Clarissa, and then due to perpetual jacking, he loses his fingers because he has crippling arthritis and he can't be a prop manager anymore. And then Clarissa left him for TV personality and black rod accent, Mike Rowe. Mike Rowe from Dirty Jobs? Oh, so we know Mike Rowe. It's pointless. It's pointless. I tried to kill myself, but I don't have the finger dexterity to pull the trigger of a gun, you know? I couldn't tie a noose, or I don't have the ability to grip onto a bridge and pull myself over the side. So I downloaded that app, the dating app that's called Edging Buddies, where like you meet with a guy on a bridge and if he doesn't throw you over, you have to get married. And I thought for sure they would just kill me on the first try, but now I'm married to like 10 guys. It just keeps, it's like at this rate, and they're all incels. If I keep getting married to these virgins, I'm going to have 72 here on Earth. That's right. Yugoslavia is a Muslim country. Goodbye.
And now for my next trick. Me, a man, will put down the toilet seat in a gender-neutral bathroom in one foul swoop.
This is a prop-heavy show. don't buy confetti poppers from Target. Fuck that place. I figured since I'm a man right now, we can talk about men, yes? Yeah. I'm gonna take this off. Thank you. I'm an honorary fella. So I've started doing this thing where when a man approaches me on the street and asks me like a weird, invasive question, I do this thing now where I sort of turn my body into a sort of like witch's stance, and I sort of bob about like a video game character for a moment, and then I point at them and I go, "You're going to die of a heart attack at age 52. And then I smoke bomb and I'm out of there. And the thing is, like, I don't know that a heart attack is in this man's future, but it is pretty well-known. Heart disease is like the #1 cause of mortality in this country, which means statistically, if that comment hits him hard enough, the next day he'll be chugging creatine and chomping celery, and he'll be in the gym and off the streets and out of my way. Yeah. Sometimes people are like, "Brooke, it seems like you hate men." And it seems that way because I do. And just kind of all like that. The person who said it seems like you hate all men, my boyfriend. My boyfriend over there. Shouting him out right now. He helps me with so much of this show. I love you, bitch. Anyways, my boyfriend and I have been together for 7.5 years. Thank you, we're in love. And I think one of the greatest things about our relationship, other than he's just like the best, is that we never fight. Kind of like I'm not gonna say we never fight, but the closest thing that we have to a fight is like, ladies, I'm sure you can relate, you know, like sometimes you're walking into a room and like you see your man and he's like across the room, clearly like kind of getting into something he shouldn't be into. And so you kind of have to like chase him down and be like, drop it. And of course he's not dropping it, so it's like then you gotta like sit down on top of him and like pry his mouth open and grab whatever he's got out of there. So that's kind of like how our fights go. No, I don't hate all men, all right? Some of my best friends are men. Usually that's true. Like all 3 of my best friends are men. 2 straighties and a gay to mix it up. Mix it up, mix it down, who knows? I like having men as best friends because it's the only time that I get to mansplain being a woman to someone. It's really fun. Like one time one of my friends dropped me off and I got out of the car and he just pulled off. And I had to call him and tell him like, hey, you can't do that. You gotta wait for me to get to the door before you can leave because I could get attacked on my way inside. And he was like, what? And I was like, yeah, you know, just that thing that I've been told every day by every older woman in my life. Every day, since before I had tits, certainly. Every day, everyone's like, protect your pussy, people are after it. It's a crazy way to live, man. I know I talked earlier about men like not being good at giving compliments. I have one more story to share about that. It was the summer of 2020. I'm not sure who remembers that, but it was a bad time.
I remember.
I bet you do, sweetheart. It was a bad time. I just moved to a new city, this one, and I was just going grocery shopping for the first time, looking pretty rough because I've been moving in all day, so I'm sweaty, walking around the grocery store, got my mask on, I'm in the dairy aisle, and this guy walks past me, and he's trying to make eye contact with me, and I just avoid it, but I can tell by like the way he is, he's gonna come back and talk to me. And sure enough, like 10 seconds later, he comes back, he stands right in front of me, and he goes, "By the way," you know, as if we had already been in a conversation. He says, "By the way, I just want you to know that I think you're really beautiful." And without missing a beat, I just said, "Thank you." And he walked away. And then I'm sitting there and I'm like instantly kind of annoyed with myself, right? Because what just happened? Like this guy came up to me and he came up to me and he felt like his thoughts about my attractiveness were so important that he just had to share them with me. And then I like take a deep breath through my mouth, not my puss. And I think maybe there's a different way to look at this, you know? I think he was just trying to pay a stranger a compliment. The same way that I did to that girl with her backpack in the coffee shop. He was just trying to say like, hey, you know, made my day a little brighter by being here. And I paid for my groceries and I left thinking, you know, I think I need to stop judging men like a book cover. And then I walked out into the parking lot and I saw that same man getting put into the back of a police car. And I see a woman off to the side talking to the police. And I can't tell what's going on. I don't know if she's crying. I'm not sure. So I'm just kind of standing there in this like group of onlookers. And then there's also people passing by. And I'm wondering what is the right thing to do? You know, like, do I stand here and just watch uninformed because I have no idea what happened? Or do I just move swiftly past? You know, just kind of hoping and wondering and hoping she's okay. And, you know, I didn't like the way that I was thinking of this woman as a victim, but I did want to learn from whatever she went through. And that's really all I could do to control that situation for myself, right? And I didn't like thinking of her in a bad way. I don't know this woman. I'm not going to judge her for what may or may not have happened to her, right? Maybe this woman was a fucking badass. Maybe he just caught her on a bad day. Maybe those tears were of relief. Maybe what happened with something like this.
Hey, Toots. You looking nice. Real nice.
Get off my car and out of my way.
Who's gonna make me?
And you know, this isn't on her. Let's talk about him. Maybe he was some fucking crazy lunatic and she just happened to fall for whatever he was going through. Maybe that went like this.
I put a bomb in your lettuce.
What?
I put a bomb in your lettuce.
What?
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 Who knows? You know, maybe that guy, maybe he tried to change. We'll give him a little devil's advocate. How about that, folks?
Man, I really shouldn't have said that to that girl in there. I mean, who am I to place a value on a woman's beauty? It's almost like misogyny has a negative effect on everyone. Beautiful ass and tits, by the way. Shit!
I think one thing is for sure about that guy, which is that there's no way he ever put the fucking toilet seat down. Thank you guys so much.